In downtown Hillsborough, intricately weaved into the historic fabric of the town, lies a place that simultaneously holds the past, present, and future. From the outside, it may look like any other office, common and uneventful. But upon entering the News of Orange, you realize that it is so much more. It is the physical embodiment of the community of this small town. And behind most articles and photos, acting as the watchdog of this community, is Erin. She recently took on the role as editor of the paper, and despite the changes and challenges it presented, her infectious smile and warm personality helped her settle into the new position and into the hearts of Hillsborough residents. The office itself mirrors the heritage and deep-rooted history of this town, recording events and stories of years past. Acting as a place of reflection, a studio of sorts where the news is gathered, put on paper, and shared with the people of Hillsborough, furthering its mission to be the written and visual record of what makes the Hillsborough community special. Erin is a familiar face. Although she wears her press badge to most events, perhaps more out of habit than necessity, people in town know her by name and are always up to chat, pose for a picture, or simply give her a quote for her article. She strives to capture the best moments, those that will gladly be remembered in Hillsborough history, whether celebrating this certain historical period or meeting the new poet laureate. But interacting with the community is only half her job. After the interviews and events and photos, she spends countless hours writing, editing, and perfecting her work. She, like most journalists, loves to write. As she leans back and describes her favorite books and desire to pursue writing, the genuine passion she has for her job and the art of writing is apparent to all. And perhaps this is because she spends so much time in the office, both working and making the space her own. Even after the sun goes down and people make their way home after a long day's work, or perhaps with a wooden nickel for a beer and Tuesday night trivia, Erin can be found right around the corner, finishing up the paper. She is focused, nestled in her own world of proofing and editing, making sure the paper is the best that it can be. The office is quiet except for the hushed strokes of her pen against paper as she looks for mistakes and the occasional humming along to a nameless indie song. Erin has a responsibility toward the town. Years from now, people will look back at her work for reference, taking her word for the truth. But fulfilling her role as a Hillsborough watchdog is only one side of her. She's also a dog lover, and she often tries to incorporate her fondness for four-legged friends with her other interests and hobbies, such as playing a relaxing game of frisbee on a sunny and warm afternoon, and spending some much-deserved time with her fiancé, Paul. His easygoing demeanor and equally warm personality, not to mention love for dogs, resembles Erin's. And as these kindred souls begin a new chapter in their lives, with their wedding mere weeks away, Erin continues to do what she does best, meeting people, hearing their stories, fostering community, and documenting history.